What is up, Poke fans? This is LazerStorm with you guys here today for another OU matchup. As you can see, my opponent, named One I believe, has a very different OU team. There are a lot of UU Pokemon, but he actually uses them pretty nicely in chemistry with one another. So without further ado, let's go! So we get into the battle here today, and I am introducing you guys a new Sandstorm team that I came up with, and I'm going to lead off with my Landorus, and I get the Intimidate off on him. Not like it really matters, it's a Blastoise. So first turn, instead of switching out like I thought he would predict me to do, I decided to go for the Stealth Rocks, and he goes for the Scald and actually burns me. So you guys will actually find out this match has a ton of hacks in it. I do believe there's about 14 or 15 different instances of hacks, whether it's Scald burns, confusion, or all this random stuff. You guys will see. So I do get killed by the Scald. Unfortunately, I just decided to fire off an Earthquake and do absolutely nothing to this thing, and I throw my Landorus in the garbage. So I'm immediately down 6-5, and now I have to bring in my Keldeo to try and go for some HP Electrics. Now after seeing how little that did, I get yawned and just have to switch out into my Latias. So I bring out my Latias, take a Scald, thank God I don't get burned, but I miss the Draco. That is very bad. He gets off the Swagger. This is a very annoying Blastoise. It must have bulk in special and defensive. So I am just going to sit here and take hits from this thing. Look at that, guys. He uses 3 Scalds and 2 of them managed to burn me. And I'm confused. I hit myself in confusion the first time. I'm sitting here just taking damage all day. He predicts me to switch out and goes for another Swagger. And my attack is very high, but not like it matters on the Choice Specs Latias. So he's going to fire off another Scald next turn, and I am just going to try and go for another Draco. Thank God I break through my confusion this time and managed to take out his Blastoise, but that thing managed to take down 2 of my Pokemon, and that was very, very annoying. So, sorry, that was a Life Orb Latias, my bad. So I'm down 5-4, so I figure, you know what, I didn't see Weather Starter on his team. Time to bring out my Weather Starter, my Darkness, and I bring him out. Now, I wasn't sure if he had Levitate or if he had the Heat Proof ability, so I go for a Choice Banded Fire Punch and hit that thing hard in the face. And it does reasonably good amount of damage there. So I managed to just take him out with 2 of them. I guess he was predicting me to switch or not have a move that could 2-hit KO him, so he tried setting up some Calm Minds. That didn't really work. So now we're at about 4-all, and I'm going to Fire Punch this Wobbuffet knowing that a counter is probably going my way. And I totally forgot this thing had a crap ton of defense. Sorry, hit points. So look at that, I barely managed to take it. Now I know my Tyranitar is kind of useless. I don't really need it anymore. So I'm going to fire off another Fire Punch, and he's just going to go for the counter and take me out. Look at that, guys, another hacks. There's another burn on the field. So we have 3 burns and 2 confusions. This is just hacks mania right now. So now I'm going to go into my Conkeldurr, go for the Mach Punch right before he can go for... he told me he was gonna go, I guess, for the Destiny Bond, which is why he had the Custat Berry. Thank God I had the Mach Punch and had priority there, or that would have been very bad. Like I said, he has some really smart ideas with his team. So now I guess he brings in his Dragonite and doesn't realize I have the Ice Punch. I break his Multiscale with the Stealth Rock, and I manage to take him out with an Ice Punch. That was a very good kill on my part. I guess he did not know my set, but this set is very strong against dragons. And now he's going to bring in this Zapdos. So, the Zapdos is going to go for the Thunderbolt. I thought maybe I had a chance of taking a hit, and I was going to fire off a Ice Punch, but I did not take it. And now here we go into a chess match, guys. This is a very long chess match, so sit back and enjoy. So first turn I go for a Protect, as he goes for the Heat Wave. He does have the ability Pressure, so I have to be very careful of how I want to play this out. So I wish up next turn as he roosts. I am fearing the Heat Wave. I am not really sure how much that is going to do. This Jirachi does have a lot of special bulk, but I am really fearing that Zapdos can hit me hard with the Heat Wave. So I go for a Body Slam, and I Parahax his Victini. Look at that. That was a good play on my part. There's hacks right there, and I know I have the Searing Grace ability, which boosts my likelihood of critical hits, hacks, and whatnot of all my moves. So now I decide to go out into my Keldeo. He does set up a Trick Room, however, which is very bad because he is paralyzed. So now I'm afraid of the Bolt Strike, so I'm going to go back into my Jirachi and see what he goes for. Now he's paralyzed, so I'm just trying to play mind games with him right now and whittle him down. So now I go for a Protect just to get more Sandstorm damage off, and he is fully paralyzed again. Look at all of this hacks. It is just crazy. This match could go any way at this point. Now I switch on to my Keldeo expecting the V-Create to come my way, and it hits me pretty hard in the face, does about half. He does get all the speed and defense drops. Now I am just fearing that he's going to go for another one, and unfortunately he does not get paralyzed and manages to take me out. So now all I have left is my Jirachi. I have this Victini where hopefully the Trick Room has worn off by now, but I don't remember this in the match if it did or didn't. And there it goes, it did right there. So I have to deal with the Zapdos, which has Heat Wave, and this Victini. Thank God he gets paralyzed here. Now I'm just crossing my fingers. I go for a Wish, forgetting that I am faster now. I could have just taken him out there. Thank the Lord he got paralyzed, or that V-Create probably would have taken me down. I'm almost certain it would have killed me. So now I'm going to go, he's going to bring on his Zapdos, and we are into this final match here. Basically, his thought process is he was trying to PP stall me here out of Protects and Wishes, because he knows that's all I'm going to go for. And my thought process is, crap, this Heat Wave may 2-hit KO me, but look how well I took that. Since I know it's a 3-hit KO and I have leftovers, I know once I get a Paralyze off on this guy with a Body Slam, I have a very strong chance to just Paraflinch him from here on out. I will be faster once I get the Paralyze off, and I can just spam Iron Heads. I know it's not very effective, but it will do the job. So he's going to go for a Heat Wave here. I'm at full health. I'm not really concerned. I am going to go for the Body Slam and cross my fingers, and I don't get it this first time. Unfortunately, now I'm just going to have to try and play it safe a little bit. I do predict him to go for the Roost here, but I think I still play it safe and go for a Wish. Let's see what I do. I do go for the Wish. Now I know I can take 3 more Heat Waves. He is still PP stalling me here, but I'm sitting pretty well. So he does go for a Heat Wave. I know it's going to take me down to about where one more will kill me, but I do get the Wish off next turn. So now I get my Body Slam off. There's the pair hacks I've been looking for. Now I know the chess match has turned in my favor, and I'm just going to start spamming Iron Heads, hoping for some para flinching, and we're just going to try and go from there. His only shot right now is pretty much trying to hope for a crit, and he was telling me this in the chat. He knew that he had barely little of a chance here, and he just wanted to get some crits. So I see this Iron Head get off, and unfortunately he does not get the 60% para flinch. He roosts up, extending this match a little bit. I do believe he's able to try and go for one more Heat Wave to try and take me out, or maybe he just sits there and tries to spam Roost. We'll find out. But I know from here on out he's not able to get off a Roost. I am going to be able to hit him, I believe, 2 more turns with Iron Heads, take him out. Guys, if you really want to try this set, it is great. A Paraflinching Jirachi, I know it's like a Gen 4 set, but it actually works really well with the Sandstorm team. You get a lot of residual damage, you get the Paraflinching going on, you get some Wish and Protect support. Just put some special investment into it, a little bit of defensive, a lot of HP. That thing is set to support your team. So let me know what you guys think of the Sandstorm team. I really like it. I can play it a little better in the future, but let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and have a good night or day.